PDP entire government lost to the NDC. Now, time John Mahama betra kunwane so no. And a SAS squad led by this guy. At your platform to say, many the power relation yes, and can make sure WhatsApp group pages be and command koso any screenshot. But I'll not do that. TV 4 from Wakasa, radio 4 from Wakasa. Etika ofa wa you know, your friend say, it's a job for them go school no actually. Maybe they me a me a doctor. Etima do a chintino. Na kwa for megaphone, none in them kolebu. Na wa be first circle, na ka unsam we na ka waka woso.
Abusia ye mo bibia kwa aba na ye mfambra ye platform we eso. Hanom eye mega TV na abusia opanyin David Trim Tenkran ena ne ho eguso eba asemi anase ye beka se ni kasa okaye ni niye bia oye ediche yankasa health minister innocent and dining hall prefect yera minta akando efa Ridge Hospital and semi ba ya enam Raf Japan so ema ne ba ya ene hospital no atai nurse ni nechi amomwesiu Raf 7 million Ghana cedis enye easy na one NDC communicator baako a radio presenter babontin or radio good in Sembia to dwa na utie nsem owura ne ka na chese expose in fact or expose owura tenkran or kan nsem bi e dia fa ne ho na mempese mekasa ho bebre no mesro so mumi na benya abotare ne agimbre ne akwakotie sa nsem na owura no aka e dia fa opanyi tenkran e ho na so wo mekaya Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association eba abontin bema opanyi no omu general secretary no 24-hour ultimatum say all apologize no retract and sem na the bar montin so etia yewra kwabena minta kando oye the health minister ne krata even no the bar montin a osan etrashe no oka se krata no se biyansa bianim okotena obi ne show so asempa e kan sem bebre no abusia sansem no so eho enchiremu ewo ha enti yenko na yenti ensi no munchiremu na yekoba yewra Captain Kwaje Smart enso di nsem bi atodwa afa enema bi ho eno nso ye ba ye de beto amso
investors womo betimi do musika be bia enwuma okrom ha ama Ghana fo atimanya biaye na nyame nchade ono ankasa confirm say one Japanese investor was say ode $100 million obechembe enfie 9 abe invest AI agriculture hub e okrobo ha yebedi san komo no eti eno so eno no na Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omo general secretary friend saying Dr. Bibi Bichum mon pen a picture and fanto o mame Ghana Registered Nurses Association and midwives no womo general secretary I think sir that guy as someone in the casa yes that guy as someone in the casa na I am panifoni e din komo ene nyam komo bia so ne ya me betra bedwam die because akwada pani no kasa na attack kan sem ni mi kire nkrofo ya na ye ntanu ni komo biem tin sem ni bi ono mo a eba na ya sone so na fe ye hu ha besifa kan ye nsem ne atia ne sa Dr. Chumu ya make na semi wadidi eye farmers for na enra okay I had it mama many video na or granting interview with Asempa FM or granting interview with Asempa FM Na neɛteɛ ne sɛ ma menhwɛ adeɛ
Yes, sir. Omo form a committee, but subsequent interviews, the minister can say we're putting a committee together to investigate in Samoa a course. You know, Adiabako is striking me in this statement, and it said ministry said they want to investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay in care. Like I said, most members never hospital may have contributed to their course. You know.
I've taken my the first thing okay, at least first, third, and fourth point. It makes sense. And now, and what are the security implications? Why do you not be properly and country? They can't say, well, I mean, they are trying to beef up internal security. The police, they have a police post close to the mortuary and all that. All those people were there, and I started when you see it. And you know, the security situation has not been improved, and we are not happy about that. At the time, here my tiny second point, you know. Minister, who said there are systems over there. If he doesn't understand, he should get somebody to educate him. And you know, say triad system, so don't buy a house. Maybe can't buy inflation.
Yeah, Doc, I get you, but I think because
triad Joe, Nia, who said, "Oh yeah, you know, immediate care," and I say, "Here delayed care," as compared to others. If you are not on immediate care, they will attend to you immediately. So, if you are open by time, others, and I said they will neglect you. They will give you first aid or whatever, but they will attend to other people who need more a year. It doesn't mean that they are delaying whatever. So that statement doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't make sense. Whoever wrote that statement doesn't even understand the hospital system. Or a farmer resident. What kind of life is that?
Okay, Samoa. Papa yi eka ni nyina no. The target the health minister. Samoa. Ghana Registered Nurses Midwives Association. Womo twa for pani. Your friend David Tenkran. David Tenkran. The suit ne banin sem fata David. Enanka pese Tenkran so abesoso. Ko Tenkran fo amnim wo mo Tenkran e din a ye din kese okrom ha no mo a safo no bu wo mo. Before I may proceed, no. Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen gives a 24-hour ultimatum to GRNMA General Secretary David Tenkran to retract and apologize over derogatory and unprintable remarks about the health minister, saying the comments target all farmers. The comments target all farmers, as the minister is one of them. Okay, so Mama minister no a voice no. One also kasa he is a proud farmer. Na memamo and yema bi after this tape we be okay.
And so he was working towards us as a group. The medical director was with me. The deputy director general was also with me. Then I asked, why did you do this, gentlemen? When I asked, most of you were there. I mean, the press, you were there. So you can attest to what I'm saying. You were there with me. When I asked him, the gentleman then stretched his hand, shaking me and trying to whisper something into my ears. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, should I push the guy that don't whisper anything into my ears? Should I snub him? Should I shout at him? Even if that guy has been prosecuted and sentenced to life imprisonment, and he stretches his hand to shake me, as a minister, as a public officer, I have the duty to stretch and greet him. So let us not reduce the fact that I shook hands with him does not mean that I should stop any measure or any steps that the ministry or government will take to unravel the situation. And so I understand, on a more lighter note, I have been reminded of the fact that I'm a farmer. Yes, nobody needs to remind me. I'm a proud farmer, and everybody knows it. Not until my appointment, I was one of the largest rice farmers in this country, and I'm proud of that.
Okay. Also for shey empomde ho nsem so. Ye fa no Kwabena Minta Akando. Kwabena Minta Akando. Ne nka na mote ye no. Na ne yetie ne se Papa ya friend David Tenkran no. Ene me ka sem bi di akere mo. As to say oye MPP no NDC ni no, I don't know for a fact. Etimating one for me presentation him. But what I know, and then they catch me, and then nurses phobia, I mean, my dim commerce, my association here leaders in Ibino. And this Yabaya John Muhammad Nimba, you know. And as Sapa pay any executives in Ibi, yes, on behalf. Now, Hannah started free here. Mokaisa, the then Aswala Kufado Abain. And the Ghana Registered Nurses Midwives Association Korea. Accord into agreement about condition of service. The then government one is Uncle enter into an agreement, you know, did not honor that agreement. And yet, the Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the MPP entire government lost to the NDC. Now, time John Mahama betra kunyane sono. And a SAS squad led by this guy. At our platform to say, many the power relation just can make sure WhatsApp group pages be and come across any screenshot. But I'll not do that. And as our group we led by leadership no. I say Abba for Friday Abba. Eti kwabi ase so msunyo mchefa no. So mfaso. Na meka semba kwa chiro. One more starting meetings upon meetings, but I told them, a kwanya before soon in the public kasana chese yebeju anaye nyo. Eti sa registered nurses leadership na sabe na meka. Wabun kasem no omni ye chese. They belong to a certain group. And they don't perform that association no. And group na one tisu se sia no. One philosophy ni shia, and no ideology in shia. At sadia Yenyu suda leadership no enfantete aban. Enti deliberations so meetings upon meetings na diade to find a solution na omo condition of service baby apewa bi akwa no. And a concerned nurses who is another group. Your concerned registered nurses and midwives. Some group ni who ye. But in terms of numbers, listen to me today. In terms of numbers, Ghana Registered Nurses Midwives Association, no, woman numbers no do so chen concern for no. But woman feel say, leadership feel say, Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando, any health ministry department and I say ministry ni no, woman mama listening years, and I woman tie concern for no. Na concern for no catch up say when him cause striker. I'm forget to number to be ajiremu na I'm provide healthcare. And a court trigger akwawi. And then maame no president no. For bra omunye. It is Osha David Tenkran kasa. Our minister say ka okrom hanom a. Oyaw bi ewonimu. It is all yaw no. Amane suku a wakɔde ba bi oduru no the emotional intelligence no odibi for now. It was platform beyond so di kwabra mita kando atem. Ay agenda. Any given opportunity, David Temkura Benyano, as a health minister, will do attempt to the sense that Sha utie and koma wane obidi was empire framework. I said, when ya fan saying, kwabra mita kando kro bebono. So utie the num kasa. Questions I didn't know any anu you are there ba. As a kwabra mita kando agene again. But I just answer that here. Eye yawdi bi na wasa kwa we mu. And why na dwene say? What person wa yan crofo bi bid. And I am even told some am when the 10 was so person be president. E tore no person wa yan no betim bi ama nurses for no. Agina dia ka chese e yakro betim akoma e agenda. E agenda. To the extent that ultimate catch minister ne really so dia ba say nyansan nim. Hey, nurses for muko school ya mamalawa. Sabiga. Mo gas nurses for ya mamala alawa. Jedu muko school ema ban san bo mo ka mamalawa. Na samunya alawa ni dia. Na mo leadership no ba bibi say no mo ye because of their parochial interest. Etena uye okuania sabi you are stupid according to this guy. Eti according to one no wasakua for nwini yie because enkrata minister na twiraba no nyansa nim eba ono David Tenkuran na Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association una tuomka wo kasasa se una sa group ni ya odia una wawom una odwom ko school una mom training etina nano chese yenya na totwede wako school cha han okroma o share central for no do matam esone TV 4 from no wakasa radio 4 from no wakasa etika o for wa yi no ye for say central for dem dem ko school no akiri me dem ye ho me doctor etimadu achinti no na ko for megaphone na ndam kolebu na wa be for circle na ka wonsam we na ka waka wo so etu on for kwabra mi ta kando anya hwe aye personal agenda. Sakwa we a agenda against kwabra mita kando na nkrofo na techre Timika chair minister say ne nkrata wa twraba e cheche nsem no it doesn't make sense nyansa nim na chese minister no wonwene minister na ohunu no aye president John Dramani Mahama na man adwuma and wo wonwene chen unim nyansa chen John Mahama Wouldn't Nyansa and John Mahama. And now you think the president in court is stupid? And I'll be Kwabra kind of help minister. An officer president Mamo Nimni Oye. Kwakwajima Manu under MPP. Now Kwakwajima Manu accountant. Kwakwajima Manu became health minister. Mebwa. And now health minister so unimo be background ana. Yet kroma na po no nya dentist. Na po na ohwe kaka. Na po eco education ministry. Na po dentist eco education ministry. Na po dentist once upon a time became minister for energy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ulusu emotional intelligence. Ma adrenaline juma. Simple. Because we a group leader doesn't mean say members no we na utu amaka aban the trainers for ko krom ha eta asamba nyabotre na ma wadwene nya adwuma asamba David Tenkuran nyabotre na adwene nya adwuma proper because we are association secretary to abade ma wo a o time be so ye beto abade atia wo kasasa nurses for no we na utu amaka enipa 95,000 no we na utu amaka etinya na po kwabra mita kando because oye kuani when wako school first doctor I was starting on saw obi yade okrom ha wagu nurse ni odi kan o Ghana abakɔsɛm mu a ɔstart hwɛ nkurɔfoɔ na wawu na woyɛ hwan ana nkoa no wakɔ classroom asua de wasua de kyɛn hwan wɔ kurom ha David Tegura wasua de kyɛn hwan wɔ Ghana ha a yɛnya na pu minister ɛna kuafo Ghana nyina kyɛsɛ ɔma dwiri nya adwuma ada wɔyɛ farmer na kyɛsɛ farmers don't think yɛnya na pu kɔbɛn mi ta kando because when you preferred defense and minister of health it is better for you to form a political party never the president never the minister and as a some political party now who domino office one rom teswa ye no go back kokoye running mate wo ho and chomba ko elections ko national organizer koko to na bi koko to ko dia ko general secretary MPP mo I think that another bow jenya na bua kando na kata akando atraba no it doesn't make sense nyesa bi anim hwene o kire hwene o kire wona tranesis for kokroma wona tranesis for ka ekona odi anim no aboy the tranesis for neka nana unya general secretary be mu a association ebegu ayenya na book of them takando obi ato abade ama eti mitakando e farmer akando e farmer tindu just wonwene petrol rice ne de yero no si ebietete for amban crofo ba be ka health ayi omanya all the health facilities are eka u David Tegura officer na ba hospital won say unu ya mudie no mo fe say yenye ni pana me personal issues about hospitals me visit but obi ade de ahye ne ho assemble anya abotre nya the emotional intelligence to talk to people to talk to the elderly oba ya assemble mo krom ade aye timi ntra krom ha etibiri gaga just minister let the crown minister atwro no just to hell with you time kra unya minister be bono ese hunu akwa wako school cha wan ade udi atem di edi farmers atem wako school cha wan una first association Ghana una first general secretary adan MPP time woni sanse hunu weze MPP time no adan tiri woni sanse hunu na wudi ne no MPP time no adan na wudi David Tegura woni sanse hunu na wudi ne sisi ya no boss man fa ho ma tramba bidi ni yesu entreba bidi wo power resigning necessary no tu amaka o power resigning omma nim any 95,000 o banka ho o power resigning yenya de kobu akando say letter wa chori ayen kwase asem it doesn't make sense na una nyasa wo tirim make azu ko school so ji alawa ne bidiye alawa no ho na tuaye aban hwemo erezimu a na mudu ba bia na mubo ni paso dwe get serious umu central for umu ministers umu politicians and a political party na bia wa upa bia wa hospital de adwuma no minister say ewu we obi si o ma na o ye adwuma no. We're in this country. President Mama Pastor Mills died less than 12 hours. Now president Fofro. Officer is superhuman. Obia irreplaceable. Nipo bia wasase subiano. Oni wa ebenyo na sia na muni ama na ya adwuma no pepepe. Resign and go. Resign and leave. Opa koto, opa jai. Nurse Ejuma yo krumha. Ghana will not die.
We and some NDC journalist. Our radio good. Abranti kwaya na mi yefe ni dion. Oni Kevin Taylor ba ya omubeye interviewer. A trendy ya me sure say Kevin Taylor kwaya ni when he interview MPP for be time no akasa no ho time that because the station called Radio Good na wo honum no. Honum ye NDC for station. Enti no wasan ni Kevin Ekobodi Taylor akoye interview crowd na chesa asem no asay. But that is not the topic. Enti we and sama onunso or the two edwa. Na busia, do you know something? Captain Kwaji Smart edin sembi aba mountain so. In fact, expose unim say captain the bano expose he is number 1 from MPP apenso aba bisi NNDC apenso gusuye. No chiremu shatawale nenim. Shatawale ni yellow Lamborghini ya na nsiye onam ho enam so ma yoku efre no ewo yoku headquarters yera Richard Acha eni ni nya encounter wi akira o mo detaining ni kakra Captain Kwaji Smart chiremu a we enye nchia nke ni kwanse nka wo se mo chi no because nyansa bia se bi enhye de ni we useless arrest na nya ono nkwa na oka ho nse waka nsem bi nso e de afa Ghana nurses eho enche October yai nursing training for ABW school abeyede abetina fie edien ene bekoso about 80,000 to 100,000 nurses already in the house awum ensanka omu post letter ni ade enkofo isu ba bewie abeka ho abusia ensan no emukura ekirese yenkone ntie Captain Kwaji Smart onu so nsem odi tudwa na yakoba na yatoso edi amount e yem platform so kira wadwe wo comment section nim
Sisa, we year school 2018, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. Every summer October. Wamoso, wameba come where Tiffy no.
I shall protect the public purse.
What is wrong with us? Ghana pena wotonyum. We a movie. Ha, uchasene. Nana Mama Brown. I'm got some with ne. I don't know if I'm coming. Nana Mama Brown. One grand trap movie says you on TV so.
Wani.
Sabini Mama Brown. Any acrobatomo.
Wani.
So mama yet kwaya metra TV so. Can Nana Mama Brown the way. Kakrobato. Na hwene sa me hwene going.
Wani. Wani.
Bisa ho going.
Ye wo ye pa ka say.
No, bisa ho say komo he.
Wei.
Hwe wo atwa movie sa. Wo de wanya opportunity. Enya TV station bi so ankotena. Na omu show and grow. Wo ma wie yakosi say. Because in Africa, Adam, watch me. There's no leader who is thinking about redefining the focus of broadcasting in this country. Listen, we need a leader who can sit down and redefine the focus of broadcasting in this country and make sure that India ni mekatri. India ni nkokatri. Ewo UTV. Spanish ni nkokatri. Ewo your friend say Max TV. That thing now what TV so no a stupid, a rubbish, a bogus. Yes, I'm hearing. So, Mami don't know why. We had Nigeria movies, sir. We share other American and other nations movies, sir. Who said Merwa Poso Poso, Ubede Chasne, or Yana Wufie. Why is Mami Dokuno?
Ghana for.
Why is he? Why is Mami Dokuno?
What you know?
You only hear the name Mami Dokuno, Grace Omabo. Mami Dokuno, Grace Omabo. Mami Dokuno, Dr. Rokoto, Osofo Dazi, and the others. They sat on GTV for 42 solid years. This almost say. Now we say Obra, Obra, anywhere, hey, Obra, hey, and who's coming, baby? Nana Peduko fast, I buy it over here, hey, in the show. Obra, ah, yes, what? GH me that say. Me do breakfast ka. Obra. Dr. Rokoto wahe. Ajos wahe. Osofo Daz wahe. Mami Dokro wahe. Adwa Smart wahe. Where are these people? Now today you have Indians speaking tree. On my own on the TV. Me. So we need a leader of this country who will redefine the focus of broadcasting and make sure that people within the creative industry will be catered for. Let me tell you. Yeri minister Sokruma, don't say Nebi Ejuma. Shatawale BA Shagzi, and I guess I know. Some four quack, yet one quasha 70. Yes, it's a branch away. Minkas will be a bonny American count, but the rest of Shatawale, yes, I know. Yes, I know. How can you arrest a prosecutional witness and treat the person like a suspect? Are we not crazy? If Shatter a committed crime, let's deal with it. But if you read, you listen to the entire thing. What is over there? What is out there? Yes, I know. Confiscate. I mean, impound the vehicle. Whoever sold the car to him is around. The person is not dead. Yes, in the parukra, FBI for Befanico. Translating who say yes, when you trim say before. Mr. Shando, fetch me. Yes, Anka, Nipano, FBI buy. You want to tell the FBI for no money, baby? I can't. Ghana, Yoko, and then national security. And the money baby I can't. FBI Eddie car native from America. Ebe Ghana. Who say car no ha? As soon as see the tour, the fat car no buy and the tour yeah. So what do you say FBI? Woman in answer. No money say car the shutter on the wall. They knew. And it's no man shutter. Which is shutter in the year? Because in the circumstance of the purchase of the vehicle, shutter is just a victim of that circumstance.
He is smart. He is unique.
So the FBI left him. They only gave information to the local security. And as useless as we are, we went to arrest Shatter. I am not saying that's a Shatter did money. May encounter. That's not what I'm saying. That's not my point. He may have committed, maybe, I don't know. And I am not the repository of everything that happened. So I do not want to claim. But what happened was it necessary? Watch this. So people in the creative industry, if you look at Mame Dokuno alone, let me use Mame Dokuno. Let me use Mame Dokuno. And other people, somebody who can sit somewhere and tell you, say, oh, they arrested Shatawale to save Shatter. So why do you humiliate him?
From head to toe, I'm a bagel.
Huh? Me transiting and me study BB from Norway. One for BB silent arrest. Our security officers in this country, do you know silent arrest? Captain Smart can be arrested, nobody will hear. MPP in some phone I want 39 times in 2 years. Here we can arrest Solo, nobody knows Solo has been arrested. But whosoever is the highest authority will know that Solo Yacheno. Silent arrest, Dean Obiante. If indeed you wanted to save Shatter, why that humiliation? And when you saw the crowd on the street, issue. The main issue is that Mame Dokuno alone from Obra. Mame Dokuno Koye show me on Metro TV. I've forgotten the name of that show. But what I know is by the fireside and Obra. Watch this. If as a country that time, the Mame Dokuno air by the fireside and Obra no. Now with the Houston so to America. Now Akwe Rambo, your friend Jeben Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So on to trust in America. Calculated that time na Arnold Schwarzenegger or trust in America. Ni time na Mame Dokuno on also or yeah or Brano or Ghana han say, "What kind of music aboma?" Come on. Na Arnold Schwarzenegger on so trust in
Mike Tyson obo boxing te say Azuma Nelson Azuma Nelson and Tom Penta onye sika ntwa aduane ni
wachi no
we got to be real. That's why I told you employment is not just statistics. We need a leader who can redesign the focus and re-engineer the faculties of broadcasting to make sure that nipa will benefit from broadcasting. That's it. Makacho me ye Ghana man pani a umbobro ni nwum Ghana. Ube born from Ahomachi 1 a.m. Ube born anadwo 1 a.m. Oh bi adano umbobro ni nwum bia me ye Ghana man pani a wo ya ka kire me say me na matim sika na me bie TV3 me na mo sika na me bie Onua TV na me na mo sika na me bie Onua FM. So license no papa dey ya. When was the last time you went to America? Now we hear CNN. Near the Jacko de Mame Dokono. Any Nana McBrown movie. At CNN so. When was the last time you saw that? When was the last time you went to UK and you saw Qatari? Ados. When? Rokoto. Hey. They do amatu BBC so. When was the last time? And we sit in this country and we glorify stupidity. And when that begins to engulf us, we sit down and we use English. The Sokromodum, the Sokromote, the Dutumqua, the Dutumbra. We speak rubbish English in this country and we think that we are creating jobs. We are not creating jobs. We are only defining statistics. So, where is Qatar? Papa Nkwa? Yes, we. Miami wa Amankwa Pofo. Me de be tan angel time I near wo ho. Amankwa Pofo no yare. He had a mild stroke. But if on my Ghana yet adwuma yet employ. Say you see the word is M. M means them. Let me break down the word employment for you to understand. Employment is not an English word. It's a Latin Hebrew word. Meaning that taking care of all of them till they die. If you don't understand employment is not an English word. It's a Latin Hebrew word. Meaning that taking care of them till they die. So, when we say employment or employment, and so we deploy, so therefore you deploy them. So they go out there to work. Media General, deploy Captain Smart and pay me TV so we deploy Sofu Solo or Teha, we deploy GH Boy, Obo Ojai, we deploy Godwin, Mr. Achu, Adam, we have been deployed. But before we were deployed, somebody have to employ. Meaning somebody is taking care of us. Makacho me Ghana man pedi me do nyame.
Captain Smart.
Even Nigeria movie could have yet to come as an alata for to be a trocrata. Sakamami Dokroche America. I got him score. Yay, Mammy Dokno, so to America. Count him score. So, what we have to do, number one, is to understand the creative industry. Artists, musicians, storytellers. We got to bring them together. Ghana paid the Ocho movie Onisika, but the Ochano Wuska. What is wrong with us? We see employment as Wako School. Let me tell you, Mimi be a Juman. I don't need your certificate. Who institutions you say they will need first degree. I am more rubbish. Timer. Me ba adom. Now, I found American Christian Service University College. 2012. My certificate could have money make home because I'm say, I'm let me respond after 3 months. I'm responding here. Christian Service University College is in Medino. Blessed God's been smart, no. Me de yirenchi ashame. It's woman catch up something called gazette sa dino. Na me gazette ya me de yirenchi ni ko shame fifi. Ghana dina me de shame fifi one. Christian Service University College say a delay 21 days and some later neighbor. This is former education minister. These are all the past education ministers from 2012 till today. I'm not even interested. They are not looking at talent. Listen, You can retire from your job, but nobody can ever retire you from your talent. Sitting here today, me this sister yes, na me da year of course me year when I'm even 55. Even when I'm 50, being year Media General, if I am still here by that time, to say the Yarata Papa Shamunu, they will retire me. But my talent as Captain Smart, nobody can retire me from my talent. So it's about time Africa, through Ghana, we must appreciate talent. And stop thinking about this rubbish called certificate. This four-cornered wall called the classroom does not pump brains into anybody's head. It's only enlightening us to see certain things that maybe somebody wrote we have not read. That is education. Obito nyumo krom ha. Ubewu. Dr. Pabobo. Owobe no wui. Munka chamye.
Wani.
No way. Even Amatedu. Our true books. Emma yen Ghana ha. Emma yedi chisuade literature. The book we call The Dilemma of a Ghost. Ni na chine kosi say. Me yete ya ne yakofa latani book chuno achibi rubbish. The gods are not to be blamed. The makato say me ni mikro mo so manso. Makato say me ni mikro bosom manso. Until the gods are not to be blamed. Meanwhile there are powerful writers in this country. Ghana decided rubbish. What is parenting? A job. Me person me waste time. To me bobo swama parenting. Say wa woma na wo hwe wom kra no, it's a job. And when you say Ghana, we can even create a juma. Me say ya mete hey.
Wani.
Bisa say me man wo hen. Say ya me maame agi.
Wani.
And metu na se. Every man kese ma betan kran. No na me papa te ha. Anka se si ya me sori ahomache na metena ha no. Me ma no. Ye omne. Yey. Nana jiri. Abena. Mami ya. Jojo. Yey. Ena enshira. Yey. Aha, nka hwa na behwe won. Ka se si enkwala nketenkete le meja omo fie. Obe ko no ma hye fie no. But say care-centered, care-oriented jobs, government can create that. Ghana pe akokora bia ne abenwa bia ye befo. Aban bia pese o wie sika o se bi kodua nua. The green jobs, reforestation, circular economy, and climate resilience. These are areas we can create jobs, and people from nowhere will bring in money. Why are we sitting down quiet? There's something wrong with us. And you see, unless we are able to sit down as people, yes, you bebre. Nkrofo ya de abeya yese mo friend AI wani ade omode ya ne say ye de Captain Smart na no achia ye de Mahama Osa ye de Akufo do otikura baso ye de we otigbe so ye de we yes. When you sit down and you look at the African, you can tell the African is a fool.
Bibini ni pao. Bibini.
We need to get very ambitious. And we need to have a national kind of scale commitment, each designed to reshape Ghana into the model of the future of work. Can we sit here in this country, devoid of politics, and say that we want to create 5 million jobs?
He is smart.
MPP sit here, PNC sit here, CPP sit here, NDC sit here. All of us, let's sit on one table and say that going forward in the next 1 year ahead of us, we want to create 1 million jobs.
Captain Smart.
and kenipa between 16 and 35 years. Yenya shekura anyano. We can have the National Digital Skills Corp. The National Digital Skills Army.
Cathedral no there can be as
and what 13 years we can even start building them from that angle. Are we thinking? Say I'm not here. Who can go more touch my internet to say?
Obi say boy.
And can hear way crano and run a joke. Who here call out a man near the community 25 where I say for us a draft course, dev, can say, Judge Bonnier, where I would not count dev traco. Quill Nakate, Quill Nakate, Quill Nakate, Quill Nakate. We can even create free broadband zones in this country that the young guys can even go and sit. Use the AI to look for money for themselves.
Captain Smart, the king
Ghana,
of
one
morning
quarter
shows.
hotel. When you free fire, your friend say Wi-Fi. And put it down. Ministry by na work Ghana ha, omo free Wi-Fi. JB catch me. Even Ministry of Defense. So when you adwuma wo ha, udru ha wunya Wi-Fi. Kotoka International Airport, me call Heathrow. Me tra JFK. JFK or US Airport. Netherlands for the biggest airport in the world that is over Dubai for about 2 Skipo, udru ha, internet free. Kotoka International Airport, ebu atopa, tisa shawo ni mpa ko twe sa. And then we sit in this country and we garnish and we massage the issues and we say that we are creating jobs. Let me be honest with you.
He is a guy.
We only have political jobs.
He is a guy. He didn't.
Tisa woni ma men kanchiro. Nana do ba ye no. Also be fedi pa 100,000 on napku.
Cathedral no there.
Bisa won say NDC ba ye napku for no mo e. Napku na kwa egu ye wakufa do time da kwa sama hama kra ba mwa.
Cathedral no there can be as you besi.
Eti napku for no mo e. So we sit in this country and we create political jobs.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
The other day I was speaking to somebody and I was asking that can Ghana partner with tech giants
He is smart.
for African-based outsourcing? Say yet to krum hey baby I tuto niam we for say online bakui Amazon on one I did ho aba Ghana. Could we have outsourced that? And run na me catch us say me ye Ghana man pani a we ye bebunu na wo bie adwuma afi kosi mfie num untua to untua tax anka haksa untua tax chafas untua tax for 5 years. Now, Dr. Ba, untua tax for 5 years. You know what I'm going to do? The catch now say, in fear untua tax, but government will guarantee so be your loan every bank papa so account. Now watch this. Phases, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. First phase, you know, and it's a we be a jumano. What starting business, you know? Any pana was a form of income tax. Some me a Ghana man penny. Taxes. Mamma can and not catch on my son can show. On Maya, on finance, sun can natural resources. And other taxes a developing a mine. This is America. On your not just the summer kind of oil or the summer kind of gold. America and I just saw the summer kind of diamond. It's America, do you hear say or the taxes na your mind.
Eti Ghana yɛde yɛn nsa ka yɛ gold, yɛ lithium, yɛ timber, yɛ bauxite, yɛ oil no. Ɛsɛ sɛ taxes no ɛkɔ fam ama wakora woda sɔre ano o pre ho so bɛkɔ akotua.
Ɛtoɔ deɛ yɛ.
Eti nyɛ sɛ America the taxes ɛna ebu ni man. Let me explain that to you. Sometimes we need baby a yɛn mpanyinfoɔ no kɔ school.
Ɛtoɔ deɛ yɛ.
America gyegye taxes because ɔnyɛ n'adwene so ɔde ne nsa bɛka ne natural resource.
Ɛtoɔ deɛ yɛ.
So why do we want to be like America? And say we be to by heart. It's rubbish.
Ɛtoɔ deɛ yɛ. Ɛtoɔ yi akwan. Ɛtoɔ ma ho sɛ pɛ ne saa aboa ban.
Enti phase 1 we be a company no. Any power for our mobile 5 na for omo adwuma no. Obi antua income tax. One kasa won tua tax bi no omo so tua bi.
Siri.
They will be tua your electricity, water, and no nema. They are catch us say phase 2. So for nipa 3 na start here. But money also be for nipa 3 as aka ho na 6. Sa nipa 6 na wa fa omo no ma ye hu omo educational background. E bia owo JSS na ode bam. SS na ode bam. First degree na ode bam. Master's degree na ode bam. The owie JSS no, den ti na owie JSS no went me anko senior high school. Na wo na oye adwuma. Eti e bia sa nipa no. Ne maame ne papa no woni sika ne bi. Eti sa tax na nka obetua ma ban no. Refund that money to that child. Na akoda no onfa koye extra classes. Non fa we senior high school.
Wa beba first.
Ajo we nyansa nim.
Beba first. Meji matwa ma.
Aha we nyansa nim. Eti akoda no we JSS no. Wetwa. We nya grade 8, 9, 10, 12, even 20 but when timi anko school. Eti tax na nka ode be ma ban no. Any income tax na come tie fi sa akwada na ketua so no. Stop that rubbish. Add it to akwada no de no. Now make sure say ye benya National Human Development Index sheet our company bi atiam ye. Aban ye otiswi pa onfa. Esese ye nya GDP, enya gross domestic product. Eye Human Development Index sheet our companies are afofo no muntua tax ni them, so we know the educational background of these people. It's number 1 we're JSS. We want to develop that child. We want to develop that boy. We want to develop that girl. It's HDI sheet na wo ho no yenim so JSS ni. It is sikana sesa ode baye no. Go you as the company with responsibility to say we be pay college bi a akwara ne betimi apon adwuma na wakwa kosua de na okwa adwuma na wabesua de na wakwa adwuma na wabesua de na okwa adwuma na wabesua de na ye hu se sika na seka utua ma aban no we are using it to develop a Ghanaian kada ne akwala na we senior high school or we senior high school no because you have 5 years remedial say 1 year anamwa it you have the next 2 years. The next 3 years, the next 5 years. Now they build no. I think we are the academy catch us say don't pay taxes again. Add more. It's the income tax. Any other taxes are we first time company that will be able to say Haxa, Chafas, Dr. Ba, and then in California. Say ebedu enfienum no. Next what to be a buyer juanum after nipa buyer 20, 30, 50 between 20 and 50. What a beer. Government will reward you.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
With an additional tax rebate. Government will reward you. Maybe I got a man, that's what I'll do. Government will give you a tax rebate. So what's we have for between 20 and 50. Our company, it's another 2 years. It's the company is not paying. One woman below first degree, no, so they don't pay any tax to government. Why? Use that money to build yourself. So the next 10 years ahead of us, Captain
Smart.
Na companies ni mu abai. Eti fansa Ashanti region kwano. Who nipa be 100 da. O ma start adwuma foforo. Na so bia nipa 20 ampacho say 100 times 20 you say.
He is smart.
Mo me. Say GH boss say 20. 100 times 20. Say
Captain Smart.
say It is a companies 20 pe. 100 pe. Ashanti region for 2,000. Eastern region 2,000. Greater Accra 2,000. Central region 2,000. Western 2,000. There were 10 regions. Within 1 year, you find 10,000. Are we crazy? Why can't we sit down and think as people and do this? By that time, not Ghana buying you see gold. Me pese, me who say gold in Kuano, yet me can say the gold a factory in this country. Yet me the ancestors you say gold na ye two Ghana hano, and ye be the socks factory, towels factory, sanitary factory, tiles factory, wear factory. Then I can say Ghana ye gold na ye one. We used it to establish this factory.
Captain Smart.
Then yet me the gold na. Apart from quoting statistics about gold mining, sales, and whatever rubbish about it, can you point to anything in this country? Yadi gold na. Come to diamond, come to lithium, come to oil. This is how you manage a nation. It's not about stealing and chopping young girls.
Captain Smart.
I'll continue tomorrow.
He is smart.
I want to say this. You told us about me 7:40 to maybe I got 2 minutes. Hey, say to me. We don't even have labor mobility corridors. The whole Africa, labor mobility corridor. We don't even have it in Africa. The Ghana Babi Jabi. Let me say this. GH boy etwe apart from say zoom na obono abrantia no or talent JB our talent but here we talent for so can we have the Ghana talent passport? Can we have that? Now you expand it and call the Pan-African talent passport just to enable job travel, regional job travels. And so say Ghana for kofa latani artist backroom ha you try to carry Ghana ni not yadwa but Ghana for musicians live free here Nigeria I heard the way you treat them. But when we have a Pan-African talent passport and say a passport for from ama but it's just a card.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
Sometimes I am told you and I'm Misre. I'm told you Namesre. And I have told you right from the beginning of the segment, they say nobody inherits jobs. JBT hey, nema mienu bema bako oba bako. Papa bu munyini. Nyenka say JB call retirement. So o mama ye bema aye on fa the manembra ha say no papa ye adwo hanti I want to inherit my father's job. You can't inherit a job. That is why a banker's son is a doctor and a doctor's son is a presenter. You can't inherit your father's job. The reason is that certificate depend on who are useless and so we still time in the school. But what is here? My first degree in banking and finance. My first degree back in communication. My baby and what between their father I decree and declare because certificate you know. Who are winning the ashe and also near the entire year pa ukoye adwana ukoye certificate me who has certificate na odi ese pa a chance kano mfaso die we do not inherit jobs, we build them. And I want to see a Ghana, I told you right from the beginning of this segment, I want to see a Ghana leading Africa, not with the weight of what we lack, but with the fire of what we can create. Employment is not merely statistics. For the statistical
so finally no na chese same way na me gada ya me the best somewhere abusia ya se mo Ghana no dey say no. But me who ni say no. Now no me who post to be. I think say me the new scrap by eba mu hu ye. Okotema portal. Say o mo running 24-hour operation ho. Now me doing MPP for 24-hour economy na nya adwuma. Ba okotema portal ene yo mo ye. Uduru honom anajo 3 AM kurana. Na se uko yiwu ka anase obi ahyepo anima bi di abrawa uko honoma there are staff omo ebe take care of anase omo be make sure say onsaka de wose onsaka entino it tells you say gradually no things are changing and kakra no enema ekoso what you say but the ministers of Yera John Dramani Mahama any NDC sebi ebru sebi nyado se omunya ahombrase na se omutai owura n'echi I think say things will be better. What you say things will be better. Ti abusuafo ye ni emo mpa ne yemfanta ministers n'echi na muntimi ye adwuma so no na mumfa ma oman Ghana na yenja hypocrisy no na ebasa oman ni bekoyi ama ye na kire wadwen comment section mahanom eya number 1 authentic platform. Bye bye.